What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sonny Daniels. Here we go, guys. I was reading the news yesterday, and suddenly I changed the channel. I went into an interview, and I saw Ilia Topuria being interviewed by a reporter. He talked about the upcoming fight against Max Holloway and how he thinks the fight is going to play out. So why do I bring this topic? He mentioned the word. He said he's going to knock out Max Holloway and is going to be the first person to do that. So this is my question here. Are you sure that Ilia Topuria could be able to knock out Max Holloway? Because if you look at the records, Max Holloway have never been knocked out before. He has never been knocked out. So for Ilia Topuria to come out and say he's going to do that means that he has a lot of confidence, that he believes in himself, and he believes that he can do it. I mean, if you think he can't do it, check out his fight against Alex Volkanovski. He said he's going to knock out Alex Volkanovski, and he did that. And Alex Volkanovski have never been knocked out in his own weight division. And he has never been defeated, but he was defeated by Ilia Topuria in 7 minutes. So for people to come out and say Max Holloway is going to win this fight and something like that, should be very careful. We all know Max Holloway is very, very good stand-up fighter, and we all know Ilia Topuria is a very good boxer. So that fight is going to be very interesting. It's going to be super interesting, and I'm really looking forward to that fight. So he was asked, Ilia Topuria, he was asked, what do you think about Max Holloway, the BMF title? He said he would have loved him to put the BMF title on the line, but it doesn't matter for him because he has been looking for this fight for a long time, and he thinks he's going to knock out Max Holloway, and he thinks he's going to make it look easier than Alex Volkanovski. I came out, I was like thinking about that statement. I was like, it might be true here. This guy already visioned himself being the UFC featherweight champion. He has already visioned himself as a champion of the UFC, and he did that against Alex Volkanovski. So I don't think his word should be doubted. I don't think his word should be doubted. I mean, Max Holloway is a very entertaining fighter. I think this year he has had the most entertaining fight in the year. The way he knocked out Justin Gaethje in the last round, 5 rounds finisher, 5 rounds super fight that he did against Justin Gaethje, and he ended up finishing Justin Gaethje in the 5th round. And you all know Justin Gaethje is somebody you cannot mess with stand up. I mean, he's very, very good. I think they're one of the best boxers in the UFC at the moment, Justin Gaethje, but he was knocked out by Max Holloway. So for Ilia Topuria to come out and say he's going to do that and he's going to make it look easy, just make this fight very interesting. I mean, we all know Ilia Topuria, how he got into the UFC. He's from Georgia, he resides in Spain, and every Spanish people are behind him. So this guy has one kind of motivation that you all should watch out for. I mean, he's a very good fighter. He's a very, very good fighter, and he's a champion for a reason. He was also asked, what do you think about Conor McGregor? He said he doesn't interest in Conor McGregor. He was also asked about Sean O'Malley. He said he would love to fight Sean O'Malley. He was asked a lot of things. A lot of things he was asked. And he said, and he believes any fight that he comes in front of him is going to win. So the big question is this: what do you think about his statement to Max Holloway? He said he respects Max Holloway as a fighter, but come that day that they're going to fight, that is going to make it look easy. That Max Holloway has been running away from that fight a long time. Now he's happy that he gets it, and he's going to knock him out, and he's going to knock him out faster than Alex Volkanovski. I think that's a very interesting statement. I think if you look at most of his fights, they have been really, really good finishes. Ilia Topuria have never lost a fight up to now. Max Holloway has lost, I don't know how many he has lost. I think he has lost 7 fights. I don't know, 7 fights against 3 of them against Alex Volkanovski. I don't know the rest he has lost. I think this fight is very interesting based on when you look at the both of them, how they fight, the way they fight. I don't think this fight is going to end on the ground. If it's going to end on the ground, I think Ilia Topuria is going to win this fight. So for him to come out and say the BMF title is not important, it is fine. We all know. For me, I would prefer being the UFC champion than the BMF title. Max Holloway is still a big name in the UFC. So for Ilia Topuria to beat Max Holloway and beat Alex Volkanovski, that elevates his level. He elevates his level. Those are two heavyweights. Those are two huge names in the UFC. But Ilia Topuria believes that he can do it. He believes that he's going to get it done as quick as possible. He was also asked about Islam Makhachev. He believes he's going to beat Islam Makhachev. The confidence this guy has, man. The confidence this guy has. I just came out here and I saw that interview. I said, let me talk about it. That he said he's going to make that fight against Max Holloway look easy. That he's still going to wait for the next fight against Diego Lopez or the other guy that Diego Lopez is fighting. And of course, he's still also looking for a potential fight against Sean O'Malley and against Islam Makhachev. I mean, he has very interesting options here. Hopefully, he wins Max Holloway, and I think that fight is not going to be easy. If you think he's going to beat Max Holloway easy, I will consider rethinking it. I would think he should just rethink it, because Max Holloway is not an easy fight, and Max Holloway will be ready for him. So for him to come out now and said, hey, Max Holloway, I'm going to make it look easy and I'm going to knock him out very quick, that sounds very, very, very interesting. I am looking forward to that fight. I am honestly looking forward to that fight. I mean, looking at the UFC roster now, there is nobody. I mean, it should be at the, if not the pound for pound ranking top 5, it should be there because of the way he finished Alex Volkanovski. And we all know that the great Alex Volkanovski is among the top 2 pound for pound rankings. So if somebody beat Alex Volkanovski, that means that person has taken his place. But the UFC, they play their game different. But this fight is going to be very interesting, and I'm honestly looking forward to the fight. For him to come out in an interview and say he's going to make this look easy, that he believes Max Holloway have never fought somebody like him, is a very interesting statement. I am looking forward to that. I'm honestly looking forward to that. And we all should know that Max Holloway, even if he lost this fight, is still a BMF title. There's still a potential fight against Dan Hooker, which is a very interesting one. He also still has a fight against Islam Makhachev, which he was promised. But all depends on this one. I just want this fight to be interesting. I don't want nobody to fall out of the fight. I want this fight to hold up, and I want this fight to be very, very interesting. I am also looking forward to this fight, guys. And don't forget, guys, there's a potential fight against Sean O'Malley. There's a potential fight against Islam Makhachev. Let me know what you think about Ilia Topuria's statement of Max Holloway and his BMF title, and also what he thinks in the future. He believes he's still the best in the world, and he believes that Conor McGregor as well is not up to that level that people think he is. Maybe because he hasn't faced Ilia Topuria, like Ilia Topuria said. Thank you for watching this channel, guys. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about Ilia Topuria's statement of Max Holloway and his potential fights. Let me know what you think about this video, guys. Remember, our channel is just sport, anything that does with sport that makes the headline, and who else that makes the headline at this moment than Ilia Topuria. Until next time, guys, Shama.